Welcome to English Mouth. This channel helps you improve your English naturally through slow and easy listening. Just relax, listen every day, and let English become part of your life. Today's English is all about business meetings. Let's begin.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining today's meeting. I hope you're all doing well. Before we begin, let's take a few minutes to review our progress from last week and discuss our priorities for this week. Overall, we've made good progress on the project. Most of the key tasks have been completed, and the team has done a great job staying on schedule. There are still a few items that need our attention. The client presentation is almost finished, but several slides still need to be updated before we send the final version. The good news is that we still have enough time to make those changes. Our goal is to complete everything by tomorrow afternoon. Another important topic is the project timeline. At the moment, everything is moving according to plan. However, one of our suppliers has informed us about a slight delay. Fortunately, this delay should not affect the final delivery date. We will continue to monitor the situation closely and provide updates if anything changes. Communication will be especially important over the next few days. Please keep everyone informed about your progress and let the team know immediately if you encounter any issues. Next, I'd like to discuss our upcoming client meeting. The meeting is scheduled for next Tuesday, and we'd like to make sure everything is well prepared. Before the meeting, we'll have an internal rehearsal to review the presentation and make any final adjustments. Please spend some time reviewing your presentation materials before Thursday so that we can use the rehearsal efficiently. If you have any questions or concerns, don't wait until the last minute. Feel free to reach out at any time. Thank you again for all your hard work and dedication. Your efforts are greatly appreciated, and I'm confident that we'll deliver a successful project. Let's continue working together, stay focused, and support each other throughout the rest of the week. Thank you for your time today. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you at our next meeting.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'd like to focus on our quarterly business performance and discuss our plans for the next 3 months. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for your hard work. We've faced several challenges this quarter, but we've continued to move forward and achieve positive results. Compared to the previous quarter, our overall revenue has grown by 12%. Our strongest performance came from the Asia-Pacific region, while sales in Europe remained relatively stable. Although these results are encouraging, we shouldn't become too comfortable. The market is changing quickly and the customer expectations continue to rise. Our main objective for the next quarter is to strengthen our relationships with existing customers while expanding into new markets. Another important priority is cost control. Rising operating expenses have reduced our overall profit, so we'll need to identify areas where we can improve efficiency without affecting quality. Now let's discuss the supplier quotations we received this week. After comparing several proposals, we've noticed significant differences in both pricing and service levels. One supplier submitted the lowest quotation, but they require a much longer production lead time. Another supplier offered a more competitive delivery schedule and additional technical support, although their pricing is slightly higher. When evaluating these proposals, I'd like everyone to consider more than just the purchase price. Factors such as product quality, delivery reliability, after-sales support, and long-term cooperation are equally important. Please spend some time reviewing each quotation carefully and prepare your recommendations before Friday. Next week, we'll meet again to finalize our decision and begin negotiating with the selected supplier. Before we end today's meeting, I'd also like to remind everyone to update your project status by the end of the day, so the leadership team has the latest information. Thank you once again for your dedication and professionalism. I appreciate everyone's contribution, and I'm confident that we can achieve even better results next quarter. Let's continue working together and stay focused on our goals. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's sales performance review. I'd like to spend a few minutes talking about where we are, what's working well, and what we should focus on moving forward. Let's begin with our overall results. Compared with last month, we've seen steady growth across several product lines. While the increase wasn't dramatic, it shows that we're moving in the right direction. More importantly, we've maintained consistent performance even in a competitive market. One of the biggest highlights this month was our improvement in customer engagement. Our sales representatives have been following up with prospects more consistently, which has led to stronger relationships and more meaningful conversations. As a result, we've seen a higher response rate and more opportunities entering our sales pipeline. That said, there are still areas where we can do better. Some deals have taken longer than expected to close, and we've also lost a few opportunities to competitors. After reviewing the feedback, it seems that response time and pricing remain two of the biggest concerns for our customers. Over the next few weeks, I'd like everyone to focus on improving follow-up speed and staying connected with your clients throughout the entire sales process. Even a short email or phone call can make a big difference in building trust and keeping a deal moving forward. Another priority is account management. Our existing customers continue to provide valuable business opportunities, so let's make sure we're supporting them with excellent service instead of focusing only on new leads. Please continue sharing successful sales techniques with your teammates. Learning from real experiences is often more valuable than simply reading reports or attending training sessions. Before we finish, I'd like to remind everyone to update your sales forecast by Friday afternoon. Having accurate data allows us to make better business decisions and plan our resources more effectively. I'm confident that our team has the experience, dedication, and determination to achieve even stronger results next month. Thank you for your continued effort and commitment. I appreciate everything you've done, and I'm looking forward to celebrating even greater success together. Have a wonderful day.
Hello, and thanks for taking the time to meet with us today. I'd like to discuss your latest quotation and see if we can reach an agreement that works well for both sides. First of all, we'd like to say that we're impressed with the quality of your products and your strong reputation in the market. That's one of the main reasons we are interested in building a long-term partnership with your company. After reviewing your proposal, we noticed that the unit price is about 8% higher than our current supplier. While we understand that material costs have increased, we'd like to explore whether there's any room for adjustment. If we are able to place a larger order, would you be willing to offer a volume discount? For example, if we increase our annual purchase by 25%, could you reduce the price by 5%? Another point we'd like to discuss is the payment terms. At the moment, your quotation requires full payment within 30 days. Would it be possible to extend that to 45 or even 60 days? More flexible payment terms would help us manage our cash flow more effectively. Lead time is another important factor for us. According to your proposal, the estimated delivery time is 6 weeks. Ideally, we'd like to shorten that to 4 weeks, especially for urgent orders. We'd also like to understand your warranty policy and after-sales support. If any quality issues arise, how quickly can your team respond, and what solutions can you provide? We believe that price is only one part of the decision. Reliability, consistent quality, and responsive customer service are equally valuable when selecting a business partner. If we can find the right balance between pricing, delivery, and service, we are confident that this could become a successful long-term collaboration. Thank you again for your time and your willingness to discuss these details openly. We appreciate your flexibility, and we look forward to hearing your thoughts and hopefully reaching an agreement that benefits both companies.
Hi everyone, I'm Michelle, the project manager for this project. I'd like to welcome you to our project kickoff meeting, and I'm excited to have all of you here today. The purpose of today's meeting is to introduce the project, review our overall objectives, clarify everyone's responsibilities, and make sure we're aligned before we officially begin. Our project is called Project Horizon, and its primary goal is to expand our business into 3 new regional markets while improving our customer experience and increasing operational efficiency. The total project budget is approximately $4.8 million, and we're targeting an annual revenue increase of $18 million within the first 2 years after implementation. These are ambitious goals, but I believe they're achievable with the right planning and teamwork. Our expected project timeline is 9 months, beginning this month and ending in March next year. We've divided the project into 4 major phases, including planning, vendor selection, implementation, and final deployment. One area I'd like everyone to think about is potential acceleration opportunities. If we identify tasks that can run in parallel, instead of sequentially, we may be able to shorten the overall timeline by 4 to 6 weeks. I encourage everyone to look for creative ways to improve efficiency without compromising quality. Another important milestone is the bidding process. Over the next 3 weeks, we'll invite qualified suppliers to submit their proposals. We'll evaluate each proposal based on technical capability, commercial value, delivery schedule, and long-term support, rather than focusing only on price. Our target is to complete vendor selection by the end of next month, so that contract negotiations can begin immediately afterward. Now, let me introduce our key team members. David will be leading the engineering work stream. Sarah will oversee procurement and supplier management. Kevin will be responsible for finance and budget control. And Emily will coordinate quality assurance and regulatory compliance. Each team lead will provide regular progress updates throughout the project. As we move forward, open communication will be one of our highest priorities. Please raise concerns early, share risks proactively, and don't hesitate to ask questions whenever you need clarification. Every successful project depends on collaboration, accountability, and trust. If we stay focused on our shared objectives and continue supporting one another, I'm confident we'll deliver outstanding results. Thank you for being part of this exciting journey. I truly appreciate your commitment, and I'm looking forward to working with all of you over the coming months. Let's make this project a great success.
Hi everyone, I'm Mark, the Director of Business Development. Thank you for making time to join our annual goal-setting meeting. Today, I'd like to share our strategic priorities, review the current market landscape, and explain where we're heading over the next 12 months. Before we discuss our internal goals, let's look at what's happening in the consumer electronics industry. Customer buying behavior has changed significantly over the past year. Consumers are replacing their devices less frequently, and they're placing greater value on battery life, artificial intelligence features, and seamless integration across multiple devices rather than simply looking for the lowest price. From a regional perspective, North America continues to deliver stable growth, with revenue increasing by approximately 6%. Europe has experienced a slight decline of around 3% due to weaker consumer spending and ongoing economic uncertainty. Meanwhile, Asia remains our fastest-growing region, especially in India and Southeast Asia, where demand for mid-range smart devices continues to accelerate. Because of these trends, we've decided to make Southeast Asia our highest priority expansion market this year. The region offers a growing middle-class population, strong digital adoption, and increasing demand for connected consumer products. We believe this market presents long-term growth opportunities that are difficult to ignore. Let's also compare ourselves with our competitors. While several leading brands have focused heavily on premium flagship products, we've continued investing in affordable innovation and faster product development. This approach has helped us shorten our product launch cycle by nearly 20% compared with last year. According to the latest industry benchmark, our global market share has increased from 9.8% to 11.4%, placing us among the top 5 manufacturers in our category. However, our closest competitor is expected to introduce its next-generation flagship product during the third quarter, several weeks ahead of our planned launch. That could increase competitive pressure during a holiday season. To respond effectively, we'll allocate 14% of this year's revenue to research and development, representing an investment of nearly $320 million. Our objective is to accelerate innovation while strengthening software capabilities and expanding our AI-powered product portfolio. Financially, our share price has risen approximately 18% over the past 12 months, reflecting stronger investor confidence and improved profitability. Even so, market expectations are becoming increasingly demanding, and consistent execution will be essential if we want to maintain that momentum. This year's priorities are clear. We will strengthen our position in high-growth markets, improve product differentiation, increase operational agility, and deliver greater value to both our customers and shareholders. I'm confident that with the talent, creativity, and dedication across this organization, we'll continue raising the bar and achieve another outstanding year together. Thank you for your commitment, and let's turn these goals into measurable results.
That's all for today's Business English listening practice. If you enjoyed today's session, don't forget to subscribe to English Mouth for more slow and natural English every week. Keep listening, keep improving, and I'll see you in the next episode.